Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Will on Safety. Today, I thought I'd do a quick video on health and safety made simple. Health and safety is a massive subject, so this really is the basics of what you should have in place when you're a sort of small business. As your business expands, depending on the number of people, the different complexities, you may well have to um, expand these sort of 10 things that I'm going to cover today. But health and safety made simple. So, for any business sort of over 5 employees, it is ideal to have these fundamental things in place. So, you need to appoint a competent person or stick somebody within your business on an appropriate course. I also run a lot of courses. Managing safety is one of them. If your business isn't very complex, that might be prudent to put somebody on. But another good course, just in general terms for management teams to go on, is the NEBOSH General Certificate as well. So either appoint or get somebody trained to be your competent person. Next up, then, prepare a health and safety policy. In that policy, it's going to set out exactly what you're going to do as a business to ensure the health and safety and well-being of those employees that you employ. Next up, then, is risk assessment. So, regardless whether you're a cleaning agency, an office environment, or a factory or construction team, okay, within all of those different work avenues, risk assessments are fundamental to being able to manage your business in a safe manner, okay. So, you need to have a look at the different processes, be that storage, be that use of computers, be that use of machinery. All of those different processes are going to require a risk assessment. Next, then, consulting your workforce. This is fundamental because without that consultation, without that two-way conversation with your employees, it's very difficult to get that buy-in for health and safety. So, do your health and safety policy, set your expectations, and then be the example. So, make sure you're adhering to all the rules, etc., and consult your workforce. Tell them why they're expected to um, adopt a certain way of doing things, follow risk assessments, follow safety rules. Explain the why. I cannot emphasize that enough. If you explain the why to employees, they're more likely to take that request on in a positive light opposed to a negative one. Provide information and training, not only on the different processes you're going to be expecting employees to partake in during their working day, but also, how to correctly wear PPE, how to correctly manual lift. Anything you do, you need to be providing information and training. Have the right workplace facilities, be that canteens, somewhere to keep warm, somewhere to wash and wash their hands, etc., before eating. Toilet facilities, maybe shower facilities, depending on the scope of what you do as a business. Find out what you need and make sure you've got those facilities in place. First aid in the workplace. If you are only a small team with maybe 5 or 6 employees, you may well get away with a very basic first aid kit. Ideally, though, what you want to do is have like a trained first aider, somebody that can give that first aid to employees should they come to any harm. It's a sort of emergency first aid that you're going to give if somebody severely cuts their hand. Ideally you want somebody that can put bandages on, fill out accident logs, that type of thing. So depending on the scope, complexity, size of the business, that first aid in work need may well change. It could go from having, a pretty robust first aid kit to potentially having, people having first aid training, to potentially having things like the old AED machines on site as well. It depends on size, complexity, etc. of your site. You need to be displaying the law poster, the health and safety law poster. That needs to be displayed in the workplace. On there as well, it will tell you who your first aider is, who the person responsible for health and safety is. You need to get proper insurance for your business. Okay, so find out why you might need employees' liability insurance, etc. And finally, there are requirements for reporting accident and illness. So the RIDDOR reporting requirements, but also it's just good practice to have a sort of no fault culture. Try and emphasize the importance of reporting all accidents, regardless of how minor, but also illnesses and near misses as well. Okay, it's twofold really. It gives you a bit of a documented it gives you some documentation you can look back on if any claims come to fruition as you go down the line. It's going to help you trend analyse, what types of accidents are we getting? Are they in the same areas, the same piece of equipment? So you can, do a deep dive into those areas and improve. And also it just offers that bit of protection for both the employer and the employee. Okay. But that's really the end of the video. They're the main fundamental things you need to think about when you first start in a business. Obviously, that list isn't exhaustive. Again, okay, there's some really good places you can get further information. HC websites, OSHA websites if you're in the States, IOSH, etc., etc. Okay, so you may well need to, as well as having competent people in health and safety, get specialists in for things like, ATEX, for things like Pure, for, you might need REACH specialists. Health and safety is such a broad subject. Don't ever try and give advice for things you're not competent in giving. Make sure you get, proper specialists in. But until next time, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I try and do them at least once or twice a week. So if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell on the channel. It's free to do. It's going to help my Will on Safety community grow. I'm just trying to get the message of good health and safety and competent health and safety out there. So until next time, folks, remember, stay safe by choice and not by chance. But bye for now.